When you think of Romania, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Probably this: Dracula's castle. Look, it's a cool landmark, but it's often so crowded that it overshadows the country's truly magical spots. But what if I told you that the real Romania, the one you've been dreaming of, is hiding just off the beaten path? We're about to show you the country's best-kept secrets, from a massive underground glacier to ancient fortresses tucked away in the mountains. So forget the cliches. This is the authentic Romania. Let's kick things off deep in the Apuseni Mountains with a legit wonder of the Ice Age, the Scărișoara Ice Cave. This isn't just some chilly cavern. It's home to the biggest underground glacier in Romania, which is also the second largest in southeastern Europe. After you make your way down a long series of metal stairs, you step into a world where the temperature is always hovering around freezing, even in the middle of summer. The main hall, nicknamed the Church, is filled with over 100 mind-blowing ice stalagmites. This place is a surreal, frozen kingdom that feels a million miles away from the sunny forests above. Staying in the Apuseni Mountains, our next stop is the epic Cetățile Ponorului, which translates to the Fortresses of Ponor. This is one of Romania's most spectacular karst complexes. Basically, a giant sinkhole that opens up into a wild network of huge caves and underground rivers. The scale of the place is just breathtaking, with towering limestone walls and massive natural archways carved out by water over thousands of years. It's a total paradise for adventurers, with trails leading through thick forests and wild gorges to viewpoints that will make you feel incredibly small. This is raw, untamed nature at its most powerful. Now let's head north to Maramureș, to a place that completely flips the script on how we see the afterlife. The Mare Cemetery in Săpânța. Here, death isn't met with quiet sadness, but with vibrant color and a wicked sense of humor. Each of the 800-plus oak crosses is painted a brilliant Săpânța blue and features a hand-carved scene with a witty poem about the person buried there. You'll find stories about village life, tributes to a favorite drink, and even some hilarious jabs at nagging mothers-in-law. It's a beautiful nod to the local Dacian belief that death is just another journey to be celebrated. Once called one of the most unique waterfalls in the world, Bigăr is a true work of art by Mother Nature. Tucked away in Cheile Nerei-Beușnița National Park, what makes this waterfall so incredible is how the water cascades over a bell-shaped mossy rock, creating this delicate, shimmering curtain. Now, it's true that part of the formation collapsed under its own weight back in 2021, which was a sad day for sure. But nature is already starting to reclaim it, and the spot is still a magical destination hidden in the forest. Its serene beauty is proof that nature's imperfections can be just as stunning. Get ready to feel like you've just stepped onto another planet. Near the town of Berca, the ground literally boils and bubbles, creating this wild, lunar-like landscape known as the mud volcanoes. These aren't fiery, lava-spewing volcanoes, but a bunch of small, crater-like mounds that spit cold mud and natural gases from deep within the earth. The constant gurgling and eruption of thick gray mud, surrounded by green hills, is a strange and fascinating geological wonder. It's an easy-to-reach sight that serves as a powerful reminder of the weird and wonderful forces at play right under our feet. We're only halfway through our list, and we've already gone from ancient ice caves to bubbling mud. If these hidden gems are firing up your wanderlust, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. We've got so many more secrets to share, and you won't want to miss what's coming up next. Alright, for all you true mountain lovers, this next spot is for you. Welcome to Retezat National Park, a hiker's paradise. Known as the Land with Blue Eyes, this park has over 80 glacial lakes that sparkle like jewels scattered across the landscape. With more than 50 peaks soaring over 2,000 meters, it's one of Europe's last untouched wilderness areas. You won't find any paved roads in its core, just raw trails, alpine meadows, and the chance to spot wildlife like brown bears, wolves, and chamois. This is a place for pure adventure and solitude. Let's take a quick trip back in time. The painted monasteries of Bucovina are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and for good reason. Built in the 15th and 16th centuries, the outside walls of these monasteries are covered in stunning, elaborate frescoes that tell biblical stories and epic legends. The Voronezh Monastery is famously called the Sistine Chapel of the East, thanks to its incredible Last Judgment scene, painted in a vibrant blue that no one has ever been able to perfectly replicate. These monasteries aren't just relics, they're living storybooks of faith and art. Ever wanted to step into a real-life fairy tale? Then you need to visit Viscri, a Saxon village in Transylvania that feels like it's been completely frozen in time. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is known for its incredible fortified church and perfectly preserved medieval buildings. We're talking unpaved roads, horse-drawn carts, and local artisans still practicing traditional crafts as part of their daily life. The village is so special that King Charles of the United Kingdom bought a property here to help preserve its unique heritage, and it's now open to the public. Viscri is a beautiful glimpse into a simpler, more sustainable way of life. Tucked away at the base of the Trasco Mountains lies Rimetea, often called the White Stone Village. Its distinctive whitewashed houses with their cheerful green shutters create a scene that's straight out of a storybook. But what makes Rimetea truly unique is a quirky natural phenomenon. Because of the massive Piatra Secuiuli rock that looms over the town, it's said the sun rises twice here each day. After its first appearance, it disappears behind the cliff face only to reappear a few minutes later, creating a second sunrise. With amazing hiking trails and a timeless vibe, Rimetea feels like a world of its own. Our final secret spot is an absolute masterpiece of nature. The Cheile Nerei, or Bicaz Gorge, is a breathtaking canyon that cuts right through the eastern Carpathian mountains. Driving or hiking through this gorge is just an awesome experience, with massive rock walls towering hundreds of meters right above you. The road snakes along the Bicaz River, taking you through one of Romania's most dramatic landscapes. It's a hotspot for climbers and hikers, offering incredible views of pristine forests, rare wildflowers, and rugged peaks. So there you have it, 10 amazing Romanian secrets far from the tourist-packed landmarks. From the frozen halls of an ice cave to the living history of a Saxon village, this country has a depth and diversity that most travelers never get to see. Romania isn't just about vampire stories. It's a land of untouched nature, rich culture, and unforgettable adventures, just waiting for you to discover. Which of these hidden gems are you adding to your list? Let me know in the comments below.